morning everyone. I'm over at God's Hill this morning. I believe I set off at about 2 degrees. The sun is already kind of up, probably about 15 minutes. But yeah, look at that, the lovely New Forest. 3 roaming ponies and a lovely bit of mist in the background there. The sun is actually there somewhere. Don't know if you can see that in the video. And yeah, I'm still, I call this my spring wear. The down jacket's gone, still got the hat. Yeah, still a little bit of chill on the air if you like. But yeah, I expect it to warm up quite quickly today. Probably going to get to about 10 degrees, maybe 10, 11 o'clock. And yeah, I've just come up to God's Hill just to see if I can get some wildlife in the mist. I haven't bought a tripod today. I've got a 24-70 and I've also bought my 200 to 500mm lens f5.6, and I'm just gonna hand carry it, walk around, see if I can get anything. I am, I believe, the first in the car park. Now that always kind of goes in your favour a little bit. It just means that no dog walkers have been here yet to move the wildlife further afield. And it is spring. Let me just double check the date. It is Saturday the 8th of April. And yeah, oh, this looks good. I'm just coming down the slope from the top of the hill, God's Hill. I'm just going into, oh, I've forgotten what this one's called. It's a bottom anyway. It will always end in a bottom. And it's, yeah, it's been all right, dry. So I haven't got walking boots or Wellingtons on. I'm just doing this in a walking shoe. And I'm kind of hoping it is pretty much going to be gravel paths unless I get distracted and I end up walking through the woods. So I'm going to move on here and hopefully if I see something I'll switch the camera back on. Okay, mistake number 1. It's definitely Wellington terrain. Check this out. Yeah, so if you can't walk across the middle, you end up making new paths and you walk around the edge of the gorse bush to get around it. I mean, it's not good, but should have bought the wellies. You live and learn. You would have noticed this from one of my previous videos, and again it's surrounded in mist. I don't know whether to stop and take a handheld version. I don't have a tripod on me, so, well, apart from the one I'm using to video this. But yeah, So peaceful and beautiful. I can see a bit of light trying to penetrate now just above the trees, and you can probably hear there's a lot of birds out there in their spring song trying to attract a mate. Cattle in the New Forest, ponies and cows are allowed to roam the New Forest freely. They have the right of way as well on the roads and stuff, and they just helped over the years to sculpt the New Forest in the way that it is. And some farmers have the right to the common, and they're allowed to bring their pigs out in the autumn to pick up all the acorns, which would otherwise not be very good for some of the other animals. Yeah, nice little learning curve for you. It really is a special place, it really is. I'm just going to head up this track now. This is one of my favourite spots up here because I think it's been managed, but it opens up a little bit more because there's less trees. And I have been here before in a video. It's just, you kind of want to capture something on the horizon. So if there's a deer up there, a fallow deer, stood on the top of the hill in the mist, it would actually look really special. I'd love to capture that. But yeah, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. I think just to come up here at some point and capture a deer on the brow of that hill just over there would make a really nice image. But there's nothing there at the moment, so on we go. Wow, eh? Would you look at that? Now I'm glad I brought the short lens out. Yeah, look at that light, I don't think I've ever seen it like that. You've actually got the rays in the trees higher up. I'm struggling with a bit of foreground interest, but I'm sure I can make use of the foliage on the floor. But yeah, how special is that? I'm going to see if I can get a shot of it. I am hand holding as well, so I might introduce a bit more ISO to get the shot. Now, I think the trick here is to try and separate as many trees as you can all the way down to the back. It is difficult, but make the best of a bad situation. I've lost a little bit of the whites there, so I'm going to up the shutter, hopefully bring that back. And I don't mind a bit of blowout because the sun is really bright, but I'm going to try and retain a bit of or the most of it, because the most interesting area is back towards the sun. But yeah, really glad the mist is hanging around. I didn't see it all the way up here on the drive, but yeah, as soon as I've walked into the forest, it's surrounded. But this is beautiful. I've got like a little bit of light behind the foliage here. In fact, I can just see deer running down the back hill. I think the dog walker's just walked up the top. I might go around there with the telephoto lens and see if I can get something around there later. But yeah, this is truly magical. And what I'm doing is I'm going wider than I want to be. And the reason for that is because the angle of my camera is slightly up. And back in Lightroom, I can use a tilt to bring that image back to straight again. But it allows me to lose the unwanted stuff on either side. So I'm not too bothered about losing the edges. I just want to keep the most interesting trees that I like in the shot. I'm going to have to use a tree now to shield some of the sunlight out because it's too bright directly into the camera. So I'm going to sidestep, and what you'll find is it'll also help with the rays of light. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the deer that ran down the back of that hill were roe deer. Short stumpy faces with very small antlers. But we'll see what we can get when we come up to this path. This is beautiful though. I think the mist is all going to burn off now. I can feel the warmth of the sun. But this is absolutely stunning. It really is. So this has just caught my eye. If you look down there, you can see there's a pony with its head down. Obviously I wouldn't take the shot right now because you wouldn't know what that was. What I'm waiting for is the head to lift. And I think there'd be a beautiful shot there, straight down there. Through there now. That was all misty a minute ago, and a gentle breeze has picked up and moved all the mist on, and that sun is quite high now, but it's not harsh light. I can still work with this. I just kind of wish I saw some deer. I'm seeing a lot of ponies now. There was a lot more over there than I thought. Hopefully the image with the pony between the trees has come out all right. Right, let's figure out how we're going to get across this. Whoa, zoom out. Way too close to me. You want to see me, not my nose. Alright, I've got to figure out how to cross this. I don't think I'll video it, because when I video it, something happens. But where I generally cross is where it starts to ripple a bit. That means the water's just sort of running over the stones. Something I learnt in kayaking. If it ripples, you're going to bottom out on your boat. Trying to get higher up in the gorse. I'm pretty sure if I'm going to get a shot of deer, I'm probably going to see them up here. But yeah, lovely smell. The gorse is already, you can smell the nectar of the gorse already. The flowers are lovely. It's like, what is it? It's that coconut oil sort of smell that you get on holiday. Sunscreen. But it's beautiful. Hello again. I've just made my way to the top of a hill. Yeah, a little bit disappointed. I haven't seen any deer. Well, I've seen deer. I just haven't captured any on my camera. Yeah, it's really disheartening, but at the same time, I'm in my happy place. I'm on top of the world, as you should say. If you look around me, I'm up at a high point, and you see I came down from God's Hill, way over there. So I walked down there. There's those trees that I photographed in previous videos, and then I carried on, and I've just walked into that woodland that you can see over there. There's a nice little bit of sunlight penetrating the mist and the clouds, which is nice, beautiful. I think I've picked a really good spot to just chill out. I can already see there's people coming down on the other side as well, and it's so nice. The only thing I don't have is a coffee and a decent breakfast, but otherwise I'll be very happy up here. Well, I am anyway, I am. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will try and post a bit more frequently. I've been really busy at the moment, not been able to get out as often as I like. Yeah, but I should be probably weekends now. I'll be trying to get a video. But yeah, I'm going to hang around here for a bit. If I take any more pictures, I'll add them on to the end of the video. But if you haven't yet liked and subscribed, please do. Smash that bell down in the bottom as well if you want to be notified of my next video. I don't post so often because I'm a little bit conscious of producing good content for you. I know some people just want to see the landscape, they just want to see the wildlife, but in my head I want to produce good, worthy content, and hopefully you'll come back and watch me again rather than just watch me walk around, which is quite boring, I think anyway. But yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Catch you later. Bye bye.